While I was playing REKA, I became fascinated by the concept of having a mobile home, which I think can be incredibly useful in many situations. A moving base for someone with immense power offers the advantage of remaining hidden, constantly changing their location, and becoming much more difficult to track down. And whether it's to avoid enemies, escape judgment, or maintain secrecy, the idea of a mobile home hints at a deeper layer of strategic thinking with a little bit of sacrifice. Stress is making my hair fall off, and it's because 98% of you are not subscribed. So if you want me to recover my hair, subscribe! In REKA, you play as an apprentice to the witch Baba Yaga, and naturally, you live in her iconic chicken legged hut. A cabin on chicken legs wandering through the forest seems a bit strange and almost surreal, but its mobility makes it much more hard for ordinary people to find it. And the fact that the hut moves isn't just about convenience or freedom, though it represents Baba Yaga's elusive nature. She's a powerful figure, and staying constantly on the move and being unpredictable makes her, in a way, untouchable, because her hut is never found in the same place twice, which, in my opinion, is a brilliant strategy. But beyond all the practical aspects of having a mobile home, there's this idea of being able to carry all your sacred or dangerous artifacts and also your knowledge that it can be in books or other types of mediums with you at all times for whenever you actually need them. Baba Yaga's hut allows her to keep all these treasures at hand, which becomes quite crucial in terms of, well, her job, which is making potions and curses for people. I also think it can be quite convenient for fleeing because your home is right there and it can just up and leave and take you with it, and it will be much faster than if you go by foot. Specifically to Baba Yaga's hut, the legs also elevated from the ground most of the time, making it inaccessible to just anyone. And I mean, you can't just walk up to Baba Yaga's front door. You need her consent or the proper incantation to actually access this place and all the knowledge within it. In this way, the hut acts as a powerful protector, both kind of like a home and also a guardian. To create the hut, Baba Yaga had to literally transform a chicken into a house, so technically it is a home that is alive. And to make this possible, there is a ritual which requires different components, with one of the major components being the owner's blood. This is essential to bind the entity that is the house to the witch that has brought it to life. In the case of the game REKA, the main character is the owner of the chicken-legged hut, who becomes bound to this house, and I mean, they're the only one capable of moving or altering the home in whichever way they see fit. And this concept, in a way, reminded me a lot about Howl's moving castle. Howl's castle is also a living entity, controlled by Calcifer, the fire demon, with whom Howl made a pact by giving up his heart. Because of his bond, Howl is the only one who can move or change the castle. Both Howl's castle and Baba Yaga's hut serve similar purposes. They provide their owners the ability to stay on the move, keeping their identities mostly hidden while preserving their freedom. However, this doesn't mean that the houses are used in the same way, nor do they mean the same thing for each owner. Howl's castle is a reflection of his inner turmoil and emotional state. For Howl, the castle isn't just a place to live, it's a shield and a way to escape the expectations and responsibilities of the world. In contrast, Baba Yaga's hut serves as her refuge from society, from those who fear or shun her. And I think this to be quite interesting because whether you're a villain or a hero or whatever, having a mobile home is a huge advantage. It allows you the freedom to explore, hide, and continue your work while still maintaining a sense of stability. A stable, fixed home is often depicted as impossible for those leading extraordinary lives, whether due to the chaos it brings or the vulnerability it creates. But a mobile home offers the best of both worlds: freedom and security. And I mean, of course, such an extraordinary power comes with a cost, as does every extraordinary power. Whether it's Baba Yaga's blood magic or Howl's pact with Calcifer, there's always a piece to pay for such magical and extraordinary capabilities. Nonetheless, I think that if you were in a fantastic world such as this one, it is a small price to pay for the power you will attain and a cool mobile home.